Good morning or afternoon, whenever you get to view this finally. I'm currently recording Alan Wake's American Nightmare. This is part 2. We'll be started off where I left off at. Hopefully correctly, because sometimes you hit that continue button and shit gets weird with these games. Their save states aren't exactly the greatest. Anyways, I want to, and since it's Christmas Day recording this, Merry late Christmas, Merry early Christmas, Merry Christmas. I mean, you can't be early Christmas unless you're, like, in the past. If you're in the past, you time-traveling son of a biscuit. Trying to censor myself is never gonna work. I'm still gonna swear randomly every now and then. So, let's go. Story mode. Continue story. I mean, worst case, it picks me up right where I left, a little bit before where I left off, which was going to the, next place. Okay, it's doing this again. So we're gonna watch this part again. Tooth Observatory.
An observatory. A place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
I have come to find a weapon. Well, he has. I have not. I just happen to be playing the game in which he is.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Odin?
Splendid! I'm having the time of my life. You know, I didn't realize how much I'd missed that.
And what about you, Thor?
It's okay, you know.
Well, this must bring back a lot of memories.
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful to be back on stage. If it wasn't for my knee, I'd feel like a young man again.
I love the Andersons.
Well, speaking
They're
of
so
that,
great.
I hate to keep harping on this age thing, but I gotta tell you, I've heard your new songs, guys, and you sound really good.
Thank you.
And this may be a touchy subject, but to be blunt, you really don't sound, well, old. I mean the difference between your speaking voice and your singing voice, it's pretty striking.
What the hell are you talking about? You saying it's not us singing on that record? What?
I love them so
No,
much.
no,
the
no,
Anderson
I'm not
brothers are
saying
the
that,
greatest
guys, but
thing
I can't help
in
noticing it's
history,
different.
okay?
You're on thin ice. You calling me a liar?
Whoa, hey, let me just step in here for a moment, boys. Yeah, Eddie, they do sound different, but believe me, we're not talking Milli Vanilli here. These guys are the real deal. Why don't you come to the gig tomorrow night and see for yourself? Once they get on that stage, boom,
Things get real.
Really?
Believe me, they play like they're possessed.
I haven't even
It's
played this
almost like
before. I'm
magic.
just literally
Look, you see my
timing
boys play,
dialogue.
you see the old gods for real. These guys project a lot of power. They're not lightweights. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Barry. I'll see if I can make it. Now let's take another quick break here, and after that we'll play the new Old Gods of
Wow,
Asgard
I can't
single.
talk.
Don't
Old
you go
Guard.
away.
That's a good movie, by the way. I love Old Guard. Most iconic couple. Probably go either way here. I'm gonna go this way first because I can. Tumbleweed. Ignition spot. Oh, this fucking. Oh, I hate this level. Not because of its design right now. It's literally this, the little ringing noise that doesn't stop on the soundtrack. Actually starting to bug my ears out. And I'm not gonna watch somebody else play this. It's so I'm at the lakes. Let's a submachine gun travel up. Got it. Yeah, manuscript. Let's go listen to this page. Fight in. Oh, so each one has their own section.
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
Flashlight and gun. It's go up, and there's 2 routes to go up, so we can cut over now, but I'm going to do a little explore first. Raven cause. That fucking ringing electrical noise, man. It's so much, it's making my head hurt. But I can't turn down the... I wonder if there's a option for music volume. Maybe it's a background music. Open options, audio. No, it's not part of music. Fuck. If it's environment, then I'm just screwed because I can't turn that down. Because if I don't hear the environment, I could get toasted by, like, an enemy. It's fine. I'll be fine. Can't carry any more flares. Got it. 5 at a time. I do like how fit Alan Wake has gotten since the last excursion into all this shenanigans. Only the one dude? Like, dude can run forever now. He couldn't do that before. Okay, so... oh, can't jump that. Manuscript page.
I've seen the enemy, and it's me.
I thought he
face
said I've
dark
seen the
horrors
anime.
before,
I
things
was like,
that
what?
live in the unimaginable pressures of the world beyond our own. Sometimes they masquerade as humans. That's what ultimately lurks inside Mr. Scrooge. He's every mean-spirited tabloid story about me. An evil caricature. A creature formed in that vague territory of misconceptions, half-truths, and the dark imagination of people who heard a story about me.
I know it's morning. I haven't had a coffee or tea.
A serial killer.
Probably should make some.
My dark half.
My tea's in the. My
Brought to
kettle
life
is in
by the power of Cauldron Lake.
In the and microwaving water just never goes well for tea. First, it tastes fucking awful, and that shotgun box just completely do a. I don't have 15. Yes. Okay. 9. Oh, I don't. practice, trying to get different. We're aiming for this game. If there's extra stuff to do, we could obviously save that for like a live stream potential. Since I could only play Mortuary Assistant so many times, I got like 2 more endings to try to get. And once I clear those. Oh, combat music! Who's here to fight me? Oh.
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up.
I mean, yeah, that's some dumb luck there. You had a wife that was solid, yo. Though, like, the artist trope is, like, very common. The like, he was super successful, then it just caught up with him, like, how is he ever gonna top his work, etc., etc. 40. Okay, clearly a later in life situation. That means I would have had to get, like, carbine rifle instead of pump action shotgun. Better. 8 shots. Fine, I'll go with the shotgun. Use. Opie.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Well, I dared, and I am here, so please let me in.
No. It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
At least the doctor is a smart doctor. Is she also a blonde lady? This is a very well-lit observatory. I see you were prepared.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice.
All the fun, all the beer. That was me yesterday with my wine bottle. I failed on my snickerdoodle cookie, so I just drank wine.
Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know?
A lot more of it, though. It was really good.
We don't just look the same. There's a lot we
like,
share.
not... You know what I'm talking about.
Up here.
It tasted good, therefore
right?
I want another bottle
I was
of it
thinking
because
maybe
it tasted good. The chances of me buying another bottle anytime soon are, like, non-existent. I wouldn't go to a party, though. I just get the wine. Why? Got my fatty here.
These guys are getting out of control.
He's Aussie.
Look.
Anyways.
I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
Just work together. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of cooperation. You know, like, it can't go that bad, right? Working with somebody named Mr. Scratch, which totally isn't another name for the devil. Devil's a cool guy. He gave us algebra. Never mind. Dude's getting angry. He's about ready to fuck that party up. You need to go to a party to get fucked. Well, not that kind of fucked, but he's gonna fuck him up. Yes, remember what I said about swearing? Can't do it.
Never mind.
He even wrapped the phone wire around his... He's ready to punch some bitches. I love how these little segments get me to like stop in the middle of like a game that should be action oriented. It's still the hotel though. As he beats the shit out of people, I love him. Mr. Scratch gets his priorities in place. Well, I wouldn't beat the shit out of a party of people, but you know what I mean. He's a well-done
Just a moment,
villain.
I'll send the lift down to you.
Proven
I
of a
didn't
villain
expect to
doesn't
see
mean
anyone
you
here
condone the
tonight,
villain.
but I'm relieved to see an actual
Actions.
person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
I haven't used any flares yet. Now the fights have gotten tense enough to use the flares. I'm looking to see. Lift. I am an authorized personnel. Oh, she's a redhead, not a
Doctor,
blonde.
the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get
My
that
big
to me,
kitty
we're back
is
in
my
business.
Lap.
Consider it done.
Lap. Making critical errors were made in my language decisions. Don't get the joke. You're too young. Now, see, it doesn't. I might have to adjust the mouse sensitivity, maybe. Helping options, controls, vertical sensitivity. That helped a little bit. Did that decrease my field of view? Can't tell. Let me controls fog. I'm gonna go max it out because the least I can do is max it out and see how that would. Oh, okay. Controls like how far back from him I'm in. Okay, this will help me a lot.
Good luck, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Okay, ma'am, you can talk to me in that accent a little bit longer. I should have grabbed some ammo. I didn't realize how low my resources were. Put in a trash can? That'd be fucking hilarious. Big important part, literally.
This must
in a
be her
trash can.
car.
Oh god, there is spiders! Should have noticed that the moment I saw webbing. intimidating spider enemies I've ever met. The skitter noises, there's still one around. But run directly forward. Yeah, that worked. Okay, imaging got, spiders defeated.
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy. Hop on.
Ammo refilled. I do like the ammo checkpoints and how they refresh. Like, they know, like, some of us casual bitches like me can't shoot game. Well, shooty games, not easy.
Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. Alright, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
Didn't make a Merry Christmas post. Not for us. It's other stuff. It's work related. I can do that once I'm done here. Anyways, ignore me random side banter. I love telescopes, man. They're so fucking cool. They're like ginormous fucking cameras. Obviously. No,
I have to
that's
shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
Hell. Hail fetch quests. Let's go.
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Minimap helps a lot with finding locations. Trips. Like swing the camera and you get a question mark and you're like, oh, there's one in this general direction. No, I'm nowhere near 40. Okay. Coming. Okay. No. Breakfast. On. That coolant valve. Hey, your paws are cold. To be fair, it's a little cold in the house right now, too. So. Run. Screeching noises in the music, though. I hate it so much. It was following me up the... Ooh. Handgun ammo. Well, it's submachine gun ammo, but you know what I mean. It's still light gun ammo.
Okay, that should do it.
The coolant is being charged. Oh, my dog's going off outside. Bad. That's not good. Definitely a lot more action game. Come in, Dr. Meadows. I didn't break it, did I?
I released all the valves, Doctor! Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done. That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success. Look out, they found a way in.
Impressive.
Hold on a little longer. I've almost got it isolated.
There you
That
go.
was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
It's okay. I was distracted too. There's a bunch of guys coming in to cause some chaos, but I was good enough to deal with them. To be fair, I'm playing this in normal difficulty because Nightmare Mode would probably destroy me. Who knows? Maybe,
Are we receiving
usually not a
signal
bad
now?
gamer,
Oh,
so
yes, it's coming in loud
I'm
and
an
clear.
average
It's amazing.
gamer.
I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow. But you
When
should be getting a
writers write
printout of it
stories,
now.
but they don't understand the context of what they're writing because they didn't research properly, so they inserted it into their story.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is, but this is all we're getting.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky
Stars
that's
are
just...
wrong. You're
It's
in a
not
different
the right
world now.
sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
Yep, lots of experience. Oh, there it
A
is.
printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow, a course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
Oh, that's the end of that part. That part wasn't very long. A lot of manuscripts, though, so... I wonder if there's, like, a lot to explore there. Oh well. Next zone.
The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.
Okay, well that's another part done. Take a break here, and we'll come back with the next part another day. Watch, I'm gonna find out, like, this whole, like, sequence is, like, one playthrough, and then it's the next level is another playthrough, and I'm literally just... What the hell? First one was, like, 50 minutes, and this one's, like, 30. So 80 minutes, an hour and a half. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Once we get to wherever we're going in the plot, and do the next one. Peace. Remember, stay hydrated.